What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Omaha, Nebraska. Now, first question a lot of you may have, why the hell am I in Nebraska? And honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out myself. No, but in all seriousness, I'm trying to visit all 50 states. It's been a goal of mine for years, and Nebraska was one of the last ones that I had to check off my list. This year, I had also purchased something called a Go Wild Pass from Airline Frontier. They're like a low-cost carrier, and they offer this thing where you pay $400 up front and can fly anywhere you want for the year, basically for free. And so I've been using that thing as much as I can to get my money's worth. A common question I'll get on this channel is how I'm able to afford to travel so much, and that right there is one of the reasons why. I intentionally scheduled a day-and-a-half long layover in Omaha to not only check out this state, but also my main incentive coming here was to visit this place called Vala's Pumpkin Patch. I imagine this vlog is pretty surprising to a lot of you guys, and this isn't a traditional theme park, so who knows if it'll even perform that well on the channel. Worst case, I have these memories to look back on and I'm able to entertain a couple of you guys. But this is really like a tradition for so many families in Nebraska. It's a very, very well-known spot. It got started in 1974, meaning yes, it is celebrating 50 years this year. The owner, Tim Vala, he was originally a city man. He grew up in Omaha, and it was very difficult for him to find a full-time job in the field he was in. And so instead, he had the miraculous idea to become a farmer. And so he planted all these berries and veggies that he had no idea how to grow. He also bought a tractor. He didn't know how to use that either, but he did a bunch of research and eventually got good at it. And then he started selling produce out the back of his truck. And this got very popular, actually. So much so that he needed to create unique activities for people to do while they waited to buy the produce. It reminds me a lot of the story of Knott's Berry Farm in California, one of my home parks. And as of the last, I don't know, decade, him and his family have started to actually put in different rides and attractions. Now, by saying that, don't expect anything high thrill. I mean, you see the name Vala's Pumpkin Patch and Apple Orchard, you gotta expect like a family destination here. But nonetheless, I love visiting theme parks big and small. As a matter of fact, recently I visited quite a few holiday themed parks I've really enjoyed that really are not meant for my target audience. One of those was Santa's Village in New Hampshire, which I said was one of the most underrated theme parks I'd ever been to. Now, I don't know how alike a place like this will be to something like that, but I'm really excited to see all the festivities they got going around here. I got about 4 hours to enjoy the place, and I gotta say, I'm really excited. Here we are at the entrance. Admission was like 30 US, which is a pretty good deal considering all the rides and attractions and entertainment is actually included in that. And they have lots of cool fall treats as well that I cannot wait to try. So, yeah, let's head inside here. I'm really looking forward to this. I was already wrong about one of my facts. This place actually opened in '84, meaning they're celebrating 40 years. Still very impressive. It goes to show how little I know about this place. And look at this. It's really, really charming so far. Actually, a lot of the park, it seems like it's just going to be on the dirt, which makes sense given the fact that it is a pumpkin patch and apple orchard. Having said that, it's actually one of the largest in the country, and it's often voted one of the best, if not the best in the country. Guys, I have to say, like, I don't usually do things like this, but I have high hopes this could be really cool. A lot of the staff I've talked to have already been super, super nice. Like, can't believe I came from California to come here, giving me a lot of suggestions in terms of what to eat and things to do. So no, I'm definitely pumped. I gotta say, I'm definitely pumped. So while this place does not have a ton of amusement rides, the few they do have are all themed to farming, which is pretty cute. I see a scrambler here. There's a carousel back there. To the right is actually the place's first roller coaster that they just added this year. I mean, this was kind of my excuse of vlogging the place in general, because this is a theme park channel and we love to document roller coasters around the world. Now, of course, this is small. Look at this. It's tiny, but it's still probably the largest coaster in the state of Nebraska. I mean, there's not much out here, you know? This is called Tim's Runaway Grain Wagons. It is a Zamperla family gravity. And while it is small, I'm quite impressed with the theming around here. Looks like they built like this cool barn, or maybe that barn was already there and they put the station in it. I think that's probably what happened. Really, really cool. Here it is in action. From talking to the staff, it seems like this has been very, very popular with guests, and who knows, maybe eventually they'll add some more coasters in the place. I'm not expecting anything too high thrill, but again, even a family coaster could probably work wonders here, I imagine. Really cool though. I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, is everyone ready? Yeah!
Oh man, the energy on the staff is just amazing here. Coaster credit in Nebraska, what the heck is life? Oh, it's smooth. Look at this theming, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. I think we go around 3 times on this. Yeah, look at this. Like, might be the most themed kiddie coaster in the world. freaking massive truck here, tractor here. This is absolutely like the best of this model I've ever experienced. It's way smoother than the others with it being so new. Nice. There you go. I mean, I pretty much said everything I need to say in the POV, but just to reiterate it here, that was actually a pretty damn fun ride, to be honest. Like, it is a kid's coaster, you don't expect anything too intense from that. However, it was so much smoother than what I'm used to. Most kids coasters, for some reason, are quite jank or rough, which I think is weird because it kind of defeats the purpose of the little ones working their way up to the bigger rides. They're gonna get scared off so early. No, I think this will do exactly the opposite. It's a shame, though, that Nebraska doesn't have any high-intensity coasters that they can build up to. And maybe that is something this place wants to look into at some point in the future. I'm not sure. But no, the theming was actually great. That's something I'm expecting walking around this place, is I think the theming will be really, really nice. Yeah, no complaints. It was a solid ride, not necessarily for my demographic, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Jan's Carousel is the next ride I want to highlight. I'm not actually going to experience it, but just wanted to come over here and show you guys. I mentioned this earlier, but this has some really nice art on the horses, good music going around the course. Yeah, it's nice. Dude, I'm just wandering around and I have no idea what's going on. I was offered a park map at the front, but I said no because I want to get lost. Prairie Hill Town. Oh, this is just like a kid's playground, but this is like really nice and really well themed. Dude, imagine coming here as a kid. I would be stoked out of my mind. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I don't even think adults are allowed to do this, but look at this like swing thing they got going on here. Whoa, and then you go back? That's actually really cool. Here's something that kind of piqued my interest, the big slide ride. So what is it, like a triple down mat slide? Oh, by far I am down. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh man, I got actual airtime at the end there. Okay, I'm entering a new area, Freya's Chicken Yard. You know what, I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling because I have no idea where I'm going or what to do. There's this absolutely massive building for the egg scramble, and I have no clue what's in it.
Good morning.
Good morning. This place is crazy. What kind of chaos is ensuing in here? Oh my god. That's pretty interesting. I think this is predominantly for kids, but like this is the coolest kids area ever. There's a bunch of animatronic chickens up here, and if you step on any of these tiles, each of them sing. Can I get them to do the Coaster Dash intro, I wonder? Here's a look at that tilt-a-whirl. Anything that spins a lot is a pass from me, but I like the theming. One of the food spots I was recommended is the Pie Barn up here, and as someone who hasn't had any breakfast today, I think this sounds perfect right now. I can't get over how nice and quaint this park is though. Like, got the water running through here. There's just tractors everywhere. The whole place is themed to a farm. It's cool. It's very Nebraska. Probably the thing that surprised me the most about the place so far is the landscaping is absolutely ridiculous. I've been seeing flowers out the wazoo at this place. Alright, just looking around. This is my first time here and I have no idea what to do in terms of the food. Everything kind of looks amazing, so.
That's the #1 seller, the salted caramel apple.
I love strawberry rhubarb, so I might do a piece of that. And then, yeah, I want to try the caramel apple pie, please. Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I couldn't choose between the strawberry rhubarb and the caramel apple pie, so I literally just got both. I was like, you know what, I'm in freaking Nebraska, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it, I'm gonna go all out. Strawberry rhubarb is like my personal favorite, so I'm really excited for this. Let's do it. Whoa, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, calm down. Now I'm glad I got 2 pieces of pie, because this literally might be the best slice of pie I have ever had. Dude, I'm turning this channel into Food Dash right now. Look at this. This is such a mess. I've had lots of pie in my life, and this might be the best one. Having food this good and riding a roller coaster already made coming to this place worth it for me. This is insane. I've absolutely destroyed this already. I'm gonna dig in. I'll see you guys after. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was freaking crazy. Like, I can't believe how good the food I just had was. I can't wait to eat more stuff here. Also, I've randomly noticed this, and I have no idea what it is, but it says entrance here, so I'm gonna walk into this dude's mouth. Guys, I'm genuinely clueless about where I am. Some sort of maze, I guess. Let's going on? It's like awfully eerie. I feel like there should be some music in here. Oh. Oh my gosh, that was a tight exit. Straw bale hoist. You have to try and pull a 400-pound bale of hay. Oh my god. You can also attempt to pull this tractor. Okay, there we go. There's some movement. Let's go. And then we have this huge one here, which I assume is just to demonstrate how heavy these can be. Like, you can't even move that more than like a centimeter. I found another one of these weird walkthrough things. I am way too tall for this. This one's like haunted themed. Oh, this one's actually pretty nice. Oh, dude, look at him. I was like, should I come in here? I think this is for kids again. No, this is cool. This one actually has like an atmosphere too. Whoa. That's pretty cool. What does this button do? What's going on? Oh my gosh. Okay, this I'm glad I did. This is the kind of thing I wanted to see in this place. This is a pretty long walkthrough too. There's so much going on. Okay, another button.
Which cookies are you making?
Which cookies?
Yes. Which cookies are you making there?
Oh, I see what they're doing.
There. Which cookies?
Bro got the whole squad laughing with that one. Another button. Oh, they're going trick-or-treating. And then they open the door and they give out Feastables in Prime. This reminds me of like some of the things you'd see at like Waldemere or Knoebels. This is really cool, just Halloween themed. That was actually really cool. Oh my gosh, look at what I just found. A bunch of singing animatronics.
Tarnations, up and at 'em, boys.
Again? Weren't we just doing this a few minutes ago? I was having a nice dream about fields of straw and no crow. Ow!
Well, I was thinking of a place where you could go to see things, be entertained and well fed.
Where's that?
Right here. Vala's Pumpkin Patch.
Let us tell you about it.
Ah, hell yeah, let's go.
Down a country lane many people came as the morning sun was peeking on a pumpkin farm filled with country charm and the pleasures they were seeking. As they strolled along they heard a song about a place that's fun and carefree, and the melody drifting through the trees sang of ballads in the country.
I think I found another walkthrough. Lost Pumpkin Mine. I did not realize there was going to be so many of these in this park. Holy crap. Okay, it's dark as hell in here. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is a pretty big room. Oh, we got a dude getting a credit? Oh my gosh. What is going on in here? Wait for the yellow light before blasting. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is not what I was expecting, but that is really cool. The scale of some of these rooms is actually pretty crazy. This is very old school, of course. Nothing super modern, but has a charm to it for sure. Oh, not one of these. Oh my gosh. These trip you out so good. Very cool walkthrough though. That was like even better than the last one. All right, we're crossing the Pumpkin Creek Bridge. When I tell you guys I have zero clue where we're going, I just saw a sign pointed at a train ride and I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to try a train because that would allow me to see more of the park, get an idea of where things are. Oh, here we go. Here's the station. Pumpkin Creek Railroad. Let's try it out. All right, we are off. Let's see what we find. Looks like over here they have some go-karts around these really cool buildings that we're actually going inside right now. So maybe there's like a dark ride section on this train ride. Oh, yep, and I stand corrected. Here we go. Oh, this is quite nice. You got the water flowing through the place. Looks like we were going in some Western themed town just for the train ride. Forest City Jail. That's where Diddy is right now. Whoa, look at this saloon and hotel. That's like what Europeans think America's like. This seems to be one of the more popular attractions in the park. Vala's Haunted House. It says may not be appropriate for children, so I'm actually thinking this is gonna be up my alley. All right, let's see what's going on in here. Oh, gross. gross. Look at that thing. Disgusting. That's a pretty cool room in here. Lots of smoke. And that's it. Holy crap, they have their own storybook section. This I was not expecting at all. I feel like I'm back at Storyland in New Hampshire or Enchanted Forest in Oregon or even Efteling to an extent. Humpty Dumpty over there. Hansel and the Gretel. Oh man, this place is quirky. Oh man, there's so many in here. What? Little Miss Muffet. Oh, Sleeping Beauty. All right, I'm gonna go grab some cookies and milk now. I know I had 2 slices of pie earlier, so this is probably not a good idea. But again, we're in Nebraska, so you can't be so real right now. I walk in there and I ask for a cookie, and this is what I'm handed. Are you kidding me? That's so many. How am I gonna eat all that? And then I got a glass of fresh milk. Okay, let's try one of these. I bet $100 that this is gonna be like the best cookie ever. It's warm too. No exaggeration right now. This is literally the greatest like cookie I could ever ask for right now. This is ridiculous. Crunchy outside, soft inside with gooey chocolate chips. So there's a fire and juggling show going on right now. I walked by this earlier, but now it's actually happening, so I'm gonna watch it. Oh yeah!
Is to keep this center stick off of the ground using just the 2 flaming hand sticks. Kind of like this. Stop louder!
Oh man, you can feel it.
You know, while I'm running with fire and screaming at children is probably the perfect time to talk about fire safety. And now a trick called Namaste. It's called Namaste because 5 years of yoga lessons would really help me out. Doing the hard stuff.
Bloody hearts, like dogs beat. I fell for you like a child.
Wow.
The ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down.
Dang, that show was really fun. Some of the stunts in that, the juggling was all great. I didn't expect it to be partially a comedy show as well. That was definitely one of the highlights here. That was really cool and definitely a perfect way to conclude my visit to Vala's. You know, I dedicated about 4 hours to this place, which was more time than I was originally going to spend here, but some people told me that the place is huge, you're gonna need more time than you think you will, and they were definitely right. I mean, this was the perfect amount of time to keep busy here. What a unique experience, like absolutely one of the most interesting theme parks I've ever been to, if you want to call it that. The place very much has that family-owned charm to it. Super well kept, lots of quirky attractions. I enjoyed getting on Nebraska's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Yeah, this was really fun. I would highly recommend it if you're in Omaha. It's not hard to get to and it's well worth it. And make sure you try some of the sweets here because that was some of the best food I've ever had in my life. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.